Channel on YouTube. I hope you guys are all having a great day and a great Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about should you buy AMC stock in 2022. Now, we all know AMC as being this, massive movie, this movie theater and entertainment company. And over the past year of 2020, we've seen so much craze from this random stock that was kind of losing value before the lockdowns. And then we had this huge spike. The stock went from about $3 all the way up to about $20, and this was in the matter of right in about 3 to 4 days. Now, when it did that, it gave a return of about 400%. Now, ever since then, it kind of sold off and really didn't do much for a little bit. Just a little bit of some consolidation, trading between, $14 and this $8 mark. Wasn't doing much for, a couple of months. And then the stock went from about $10 all the way up to $72. Now, this gave a return of another 481%. So then a lot of people were in the races saying, oh my gosh, AMC is going to 100, AMC is going to 500. And the reason why we saw this massive move was because of a short squeeze. Now, a short squeeze is pretty much when a massive hedge fund is shorting the stock, because before the overall, lockdowns, this company wasn't doing much, and these massive hedge funds with billions of dollars of capital were just slamming AMC down, and they were betting on the short side. So you can see we just had this downward trend where these hedge funds were making millions upon billions of dollars. Then we had these short squeezes. Now, the short squeezes was pretty much, these retail investors, millions of retail investors were actually buying up shares of AMC. And this was causing these massive hedge funds to actually sell their shorts. And when you sell a short, it's different than, selling a traditional stock. You actually have to buy that share back at a higher price, which causes that stock to go up even more, causing a short squeeze, right? Short squeezes are a fantastic way. Millions of traders make a ton of money. Now, ever since then, we've just seen this sell-off, right? The stock really hasn't done much. It did establish some support near this $36 mark, 36 to about 31. Right in there, did establish some support. Then we had this massive move where the stock fell and it went from about 37 all the way down here to about 26. This gave a return of minus 29%, which was one of the largest falls that we've seen from AMC in quite a long time. And anytime a stock falls that much that quick, there's two sides to every story. The first side is saying, okay, AMC is selling some shares. AMC stock is selling off because, there's a lot of speculation right now in the market. On the flip side, you also could have that mindset of saying, man, AMC stock is only $28. If this thing pops up back to 72, that's going to give a return of about 60% of value. And, that's where a lot of people's mindset pretty much is. And, am I an ape that loves AMC? No. Am I somebody that owns shares of AMC? Yes. I really think holding AMC and buying AMC is all about understanding risk and reward. So pretty much when you invest in AMC, for me, AMC is going to be a little more risky. It's going to be a little more volatile, but that doesn't mean you can't make any money. It just means the overall risk and volatility is going to be a little bit higher because the swings of this stock are naturally large. Not to mention right now we have this short, this downward trend in the market. So pretty much sellers right now are in control of AMC stock. You can see just by this natural downward trend in the stock price. Now, does that concern me? Should I buy it? Should I hop into it now? Like I said, am I buying more of it? Probably not in 2020. I really think we'll probably see some sell-off actually step in place to about $23 to $18. Right in there, and then we will find a lot more support stepping in. Now, 2022 could easily have the same rope of 2021. I cannot predict the future, but I know there is millions of people that are still holding these AMC shares. Now, if we look at it on the fundamental side, you have to, and fundamentals is pretty much just looking at the revenue, it's looking at the balance sheets, it's pretty much looking at anything important with AMC stock. And you may notice that AMC actually did extremely well on paying off some of their long-term debt. And pretty much what the CEO did is he sold some of his shares when they were record highs because he thought to himself, well, this company, yes, I'm making a lot of money because I own a lot of it, but the company itself needs this money to fuel the business to grow it. So he actually sold some shares. But if we look at the fundamentals, you can see right now the revenue is up about 536%, which is very well. And this is coming out of the, overall lockdowns and all of that stuff. So that's kind of expected. We hope to see that. But one thing that is extremely important is the total cash on hand. Cash on hand for AMC is that $1.6 billion, and that's a 282% increase. This is because they sold some shares, which gave them some leftover cash, which is fantastic. And they did use some of that to pay off some of their long-term debt. You can see about a 6% decline, which is good that they're understanding kind of their finances. But one thing you always have to know, the company right now is not profitable. Now, I definitely think this is expected going out into a possible recession within the next couple of years because of super high inflation and all of that stuff. But AMC stock on the fundamental side, I would not hop into it, but on the technical side could be one that we could see some squeezes going for this upcoming year. Now, I always think, this is going to be definitely one of my fun investments. It's not one that I plan on making hundreds or thousands of dollars off of. It's just one that I have about $2,000 invested. If this thing goes down to $10, so be it. But if it also goes up to $100, that would be fantastic. All about understanding risk and reward. So for me, I'm only putting about 2% of my portfolio into something like AMC just because of the overall risk tolerance. So guys, that is it. And answering that main question, should you buy AMC in 2022? I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe out there. Take care, everyone.